get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Orchard Park. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. Left side to Godwin. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A run with the Central Florida prominent, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly...
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. On fourth down, here's Nix. And this will pay off. It is caught. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, this is James Cook.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. Once again, it's Cook. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second
from the 34-yard line. Here's second and 3. He'll step up and run.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will score! Dalton Kincaid, touchdown, Bills.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second down. Nix. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. This is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man, right side, he's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Denver first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
First and goal, Denver.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard. Now, for him,
that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they get it at their own field.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Ball carrier. Good tackle by Talanoa Hufanga. A gain of 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 9-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Broncos.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. It'll get forward to about the 42. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
It's complete, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
32 yards.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Out to his right. He keeps it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They're trying to punch it in with Harvey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Alert! 319! What's that?
On first down, Allen. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Round 80! Look out!
Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll run the toss with Cook. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good, and the Bills are back within 4 at 14-10.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18, and he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
McLaughlin set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Throwing now, Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistake.
And he'll take this one in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Broncos 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. This one on target to Godwin. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4. A short throw caught by Kincaid. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Jonathan Cooper. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll go play action with Nix. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing. Nix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Flushed to his left. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down.
Again, it's Harvey.
R.J. Harvey. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
1st and 10.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, tight.
Allen gonna throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 33 yards.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard
So,
line.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What's up?
The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
What's up?
On third down, it's Allen. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down.
That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. A run with Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen to throw. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
gets free. And he will score. Game on. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Round 80! You go.
On the handoff, this is Cook. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Buffalo. Here's a handoff to Cook. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Game's cut. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Big snap on 1st and 10. To the left side, to Godwin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 14.
Nix got to throw it here on 1st down. That's swung out to Harvey. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
45-yard line.
2nd down. Nix. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. He's fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
go.
They'll run 3 ahead with Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It is 2nd and 6.
What's that?
A run up the middle with Cook. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3.
319.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. Whoa! He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So it's a win here for the Bills. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.